porn addiction saved my life. And not in the literal sense, because it almost destroyed my marriage. I was that close to losing my wife because of it. I also had a lot of self-hatred and a lot of shame around it that would drive me back into this cycle. But how it did save my life were the lessons that it taught me through doing the deep work, through doing the hard work, the blood, sweat and tears of finding out why I was watching porn. Not just trying to get rid of it, not just trying to avoid it, but actually why. So there was a number of lessons that I learnt because of it, because I did the hard work. And without my porn addiction exposing the flaws in me, not the flaws, but like the areas that I had to improve on to become a better man, a better husband, a better father. Without those lessons, I would probably still be making the same mistakes in other areas of my life. And so I just want to share them with you today. The first lesson I learned was how to feel pain without numbing. So one of the big realizations I had because of my porn addiction was that I was actually using porn as a number, as a painkiller. And it wasn't actually the porn itself, it was the pain I was running from and avoiding and numbing out. And I began to feel hard emotions, hard feelings without numbing. And being able to be like, okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm not feeling loved, or I don't feel like whatever. And wanting to avoid that feeling, you'd go straight into porn. For me, it was porn. For other people, it might be other substances, food, you name it, what we go to. But being able to sit with myself and actually be curious as to why I was numbing it, and being able to sit with myself and experience times of shame come up and be like, okay, I don't like this feeling, but I'm going to sit through it because I will be okay. And I want to learn how to work through these emotions, which kind of leads me on to the second part, is that I began to understand and have a greater emotional literacy. I didn't understand that you could have two emotions at once, like angry and sad at the same time, or happy and excited. For some reason, I thought that you could feel one emotion at a time. And because of that, and because I was able to learn all these different emotions, I could then be able to see that, I'm feeling a certain way. I want to numb out with porn. I can feel that I'm feeling angry, or I'm feeling lonely, or not worthy. And I could actually sit with myself and understand why instead of running away. I learnt other healthy coping mechanisms, so things that I could do if I was feeling tempted. Like I enjoyed going for walks, listening to music, and not avoiding the feeling, but being able to sit with it, invite it in, actually invite in the feeling of shame about doing it even, or the feeling of wanting to go and watch it, let it flood in, and then it floods out. So that's one other thing. So I began to understand myself more. I began to realize that I'm not broken, that I am loved, worthy as a human being to be loved. And that just because I am stuck in this cycle, that I'm not broken, I'm actually becoming a whole person doing the work. I also learned how to take responsibility for my life. No one's coming to save me. just the hard realization. I had to do the hard work myself. And I had to take ownership for it, that I was doing this. It's no one else's fault. It wasn't my parents' fault because I didn't get a sexual education. It wasn't God's fault because he made me a male and I couldn't help but lust. Or couldn't help but feel attracted to women. And I was able to see that I have to do the work. I have to do the hard work in becoming a healthy, safe man. And that there's no more victimhood. I'm not a victim in the situation. I'm using porn as a number. And because of that, I can get out of it. So it helped me see past this, almost like a blur, this fog. I used to think if I could only get out of this, then I'll be able to move on to bigger and better things in my life and not be trapped in this. So yeah, that was one other thing I definitely learnt. I was also taught how to relate to women in a healthy way. I used to believe that it was either lust or avoidance. That if I saw an attractive woman, then I had to either look away, bounce your eyes, or the only other alternative was lusting. And I began to be able to experience beauty, like notice women are attractive and be able to just move on with my day. Same analogy as the wave earlier. Let the wave of attraction come in and let it go out. It's okay. It's like being able to appreciate beautiful scenery, like the one behind me. And that's not a bad thing, because we're made with senses. We're made to find that people of the other sex attractive. It's okay. Just being able to know how to handle that and to experience it without objectifying or fantasizing. And then finally, I've learned how to live authentically. Before, I was one person in private and another person in public. I would be this particular persona where I would treat people, with care and empathy. But then behind closed doors, I had my phone out on Facebook, YouTube, and watching porn. And I hated myself for it. It's like, why can't I be this one person? I didn't like it at all. So just being able to be authentic, it's so much freedom. And I'm the same person that's talking to you right now as I am 5 minutes ago when I was, playing with my daughter outside. And maybe that's not such a good analogy, but when I'm by myself, I can be the same person as if I'm with others. And I guess a step onwards that is that I was able to experience personal growth in other areas of my life, not just feel stuck in porn addiction that I couldn't escape from. So, no, porn didn't save my life, but the lessons I've learnt and the experiences I've had in doing the deep work and being curious about why I go to it is helping me become the man I am today. And I'm not there yet in terms of I've still got emotional growth. I still find myself triggered, not so much to watch porn anymore, but I still have hard emotions that I struggle to be able to sort of verbalize. And I'm still growing. I'm not perfect. And I'm not here, I'm not pretending to be perfect. I'm no guru. I'm no expert, but I have been there. I've been stuck in this thing for like 10 years and it sucks. But the freedom on the other side, being able to be open and honest in my relationship with my wife, being able to know that I'm not lying to her behind her back, not telling her that, no, I'm fine, I'm not watching it. But in fact, I was. Not having to white knuckle not watching it. Like, it's so much freedom. It's like, I don't even think about it anymore, to be honest. It's not something that's in my head, like I'm stuck in porn. I'm this porn addict. And it's just so freeing. And for every one of you watching now, if you're stuck in this, there's freedom ahead. You've got this. It's just doing the hard work, being able to come to a realization that no one's coming to save you and you have to do the hard work yourself. So if any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.